Previously on The Wandering Path.
The hunt for answers is on. After a brief recovery lunch at Jenny's Deux, JJ and Gordon headed to the library to hit the stacks and found some historical accounts of how Astra was used before the war. Meanwhile, Fran tapped her biggest repository of arcane knowledge, her Pachanko-loving mentor Thorgan, but unlike every other time she's come to him for advice ever, this time he actually gave her some, to check out a mysterious location in the heart of a dangerous part of the city. You know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. All caught up? Then let's see what's around the bend, today, on The Wandering Path. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And by everyone, I do not mean the characters, I do mean the players. Last night was Mayanna's 30th birthday party, which was an excellent time, and all of us were there. Some of us were there until well past midnight.
Including me.
Yeah.
I hope so,
Especially
I
me.
guess.
Oh my God.
So a bit of fun fact for y'all is I got to the party at 6:35. The party was supposed to start at 7 because I had to pick up IKEA cushions for the outside lawn furniture.
No.
Because the old ones were I love my friends and I won't let them sit on bad cushions.
Wow. Yeah.
So we coordinated an IKEA pickup, and so I went to the IKEA, and it took so long for them to get me these 4 cushions. It was insane. And so then I had to rush back to my house, and then I got ready, and then I drove them, and so I parked my car, and it was 6:35 p.m. and then I had to put the cushion. It was very silly. So like right before people showed up, I was like putting these cushions into covers and zipping them up. It was very
Listen, I spent most of the night on those cushions. It was
so
great.
glad you
great.
were. I'm so
Really
glad you were
appreciated
sitting
them.
on them. Literally, my friend and I were like, they're being used.
You guys went all out for that party.
That was awesome.
I love to host my friends.
Yeah.
And I have you ever heard of stockfluff? This is like a Swedish
No.
term.
No.
It's a term I heard when I was working at a coffee shop. And it's like this thing about like, I think it's like a Swedish design principle or something where everything has like a place and everything needs to feel welcoming. And so like instead of saying like, did you clean the counter, it'd be like, did you fleff that? Like that. So everything needed to be fleffed. So I've just like internalized that as like, I want my friends to feel welcomed. I want everything to be in its proper place. So I gotta make sure it's all fleffed.
I felt
love
left.
that.
You
Good,
also
I'm so
made,
glad.
You guys also made tacos for like 80 people.
That was sick.
We had a dress rehearsal for the food.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They were so good
I'm
too.
so glad.
It was
Also,
delicious.
fun fact for listeners at home: Mayanna likes crispy onions
Yes.
on her tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they're great.
And we got a big bag of them, and I'm glad they were a hit. I'm glad people liked them.
Yeah.
And I also heard some hot Cheeto fries got on some tacos.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah,
And
I
that
ate a
made me
bunch of hot
very
Cheeto fries.
happy.
Yeah, so yeah, today's a little bit subdued.
Yeah.
That is why.
Also, if it's
got,
manic,
yeah.
that's
I
why.
got home at 2:30 in the morning, so I think I'm ready to fight God.
I do have to tell you all one more story, just because I'm never gonna forget it as long as I live. So here's the deal. For everyone listening at home, we're all sitting in Misha's apartment on couches. We're all sitting, so we're all pretty much the same height.
Comfy. Oh, yes.
I did
yes.
not realize just how short you are, Lynn.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5 foot.
Even. Like,
Even.
Full
Yeah.
Like
measurement.
on the dot.
Yeah.
Which is so amazing that you're playing a half dwarf. I just have to say,
Yes.
like that you just rolled
I was
over
like,
me.
I'm going to play a race that's shorter than I am.
Yeah.
There was a moment last night where we were all standing around, like the 4 of us were talking, and I had my tacos in my left hand, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw movement that was just way lower than I thought it should be. And it scared me. Lynn scared me stepping up next to me to join the group, so much so that I literally went, ah!
It was so funny. It
For
was
context,
really, really funny.
Lynn comes up to like Ian's elbow.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
also
it was-
extraordinarily tall.
How tall is
I'm
Ian?
6. Well, I'm a Hollywood 6, which means I'm 5'11" and a half.
Sure.
You have to keep the half. I'm 5'5" and a half, and it's very important.
Yes, it is. It's my true height.
I'm
Business
5'3" and a quarter,
critical.
and I say I'm 5'4".
Anyway, it was just an amazing. God, it was just. I've never actually been scared by someone just standing next to me.
Someone I know.
Just
Yeah.
being there.
God,
I also walk quietly, so that
You did. You were
also
just
walk
like
quietly.
I literally I thought thought I was about to get eaten by a mountain lion.
Lynn is
By a
playing.
mountain lion?
Just some
sneaky
predator
creature.
about elbow height,
Some sneaky
silently
night
coming
creature.
upon me at a
How
party.
big do you think mountain lions are?
It could have been a
About
baby
your
mountain
size,
lion.
honestly.
Your size, mountain lions are like exactly your size.
But like tall?
That's a good
When
point.
they're off on their hind legs.
Forest,
Maybe,
man.
maybe it was on its hind legs about to pounce on me, you know? I don't know. I was drunk. Anyway, happy birthday, Mayanna.
Thank
Great
you.
party.
It was
It's good to be
amazing.
30. I love y'all so much. I'm so glad y'all came. It was
You're fantastic.
thank you.
All right, y'all want to play a game?
Let's
Yeah,
play
let's
a game.
Okay. Well, it's a good morning for our characters as well.
What a day. What a time. Who
Yeah.
did we share I gave it to you, the Astra, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so Ibra, you've got that. Everyone else kind of went to your individual homes. Gordon, you took a pretty significant detour.
Oh my
to the
God.
city.
Yeah, that was
I was
scary.
having like a moment.
Yeah. I was sort of wondering a parallel universe where I like went down there after we left that session. I was like, what would it have been like if I made a big mistake?
I think you'd have died.
I probably would have died.
Turn around, go home.
Yeah.
It's like an active construction site.
It's
Right?
the largest industrial site in a
Yeah.
large industrial city. Like it's the central industrial location. Like they train people their entire lives to work on this thing and this thing alone.
Yeah.
Fifth level minimum.
You might say. But yeah, y'all made it home to face your various existential crises and panic attacks.
Oh my God.
Vis-a-vis electric ghost attacks.
That's the name of my new band.
Is anyone feeling any particular ways about it, like after a sleep?
I think, like, you know, I still think about what you said last session, which was you're looking at this jacket and for the first time you're like, this wouldn't protect someone in combat. And so I think, like, as I wake up in my modest apartment, I'm still thinking about how dangerous the world is in a way that I've never thought of before. Granted, my mom gave me a gun before I moved to the city, but I you know, that's one of those, like, yeah, at some point, like, some creep might, you know, try to mug you. This is like everyone we know potentially could be exposed to something that they are not prepared for, and like we are barely aware of like how to prepare for that.
Well, yeah, and I mean, thinking about that moment with your mom where she just, you know,
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Today you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
from now on you will know.
Yeah. And I think I also wonder, I'm like, you know, Ravonna knows and Gwen knows, but like, who else knows? I think is
Yeah.
the question that, like, if we know and we're just people, who there must be other people who also might know. And like
remember.
Thorgan knows to a certain extent. So like, who else knows? And so I think I'm like looking out my window, just kind of like wondering that as people walk around the bar district, regretting decisions they made the night before.
I think we all in this room can relate to those people today. Yeah, you look across the city, out your modest apartment
modest
window.
apartment.
It's a little bit like noir-y, you know, like maybe today it's overcast. We control the weather in this world.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a gray and overcast morning,
Yeah.
and you kind of look out across the expanse of the city being like, who knows what out there and who isn't safe.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going to work more on the jacket. I think I'm going to keep sketching out places where I could put like subtle plates of armor, maybe
Sure.
panels and different things like that. So I think I'm going to work on that this morning until Gordon's delivery route starts. Do you want me to help you today, Gordon?
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
We'll get to that in a second.
Amazing.
The four of you do wake up to a text message. Y'all have been put in a group chat with Paz.
Hey,
Paz!
Paz sends you guys a text that everybody wakes up to that says, "Finally headed home today."
Immediately, I take the group chat and I change the name to Pazology.
Amazing.
Cute.
I send like a dancing lady emoji.
I send one of those like body rolling cartoon characters.
Yes, the minion.
Okay, so we have established that these texting devices are only like text characters, ASCII,
Yes.
Right.
but they do.
Rudimentary.
But so I love that they have like that ASCII like animation style where it
Yes.
just like morphs between different characters to
Yes.
make the animations.
Yeah.
I think my dancing lady is like the sideways slash and then like a line and then a letter O and then another line. Yeah.
I'm imagining like the two emojis, the dancing lady and the dancing guy switching back and
Yes.
forth.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely send like parentheses and squiggles to form like loaves of bread.
Oh, amazing.
Yes.
Paz texts back, how are you guys doing this?
We
We'll
have
have
a
to
lot
teach
of
you.
them saved, actually. And
Just their
in the
macros?
notes. Yeah, no, it's like we have our own notes app equivalent, and then we just copy and paste them.
It took too long to put it together the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I will not put that much work in
No.
I
again.
text back IYKNK. That was hard.
While I've been sitting in the hospital, I've been trying to find more information on that stuff that happened to us at Boggins.
Whoa.
I can't, find anything.
Weird.
Where did you look?
Shocker, Paz.
Crazy.
Are you guys still looking into it?
Absolutely. Where did you look?
Just what I could bring up on my... What do they call them? Sidekicks? Phones? Do they call them phones? I think we just call them phones.
I guess communicators?
Device? Communicator?
Device?
Yeah.
Compad.
Just what I could pull up from databases here in the hospital bed. If you're still looking into that, I want to help.
Twist.
I think in our own
In
group
our
chat.
in Electric Jelly.
In Electric
So,
Jelly, I'm like,
Honestly, love that for us, kind of. She's invested, and she was harmed by this creature. She's your friend. I think we can trust her.
Yeah, but do you think it's safe? I text in Pazology. Want me to pick you up?
Whoa.
Yeah, I just gotta grab some stuff. Double exclamation points. She's so excited.
Cool.
Will you do it again with the double exclamation points?
Sorry. She says, yeah, let me just grab my stuff.
There it was. That's the excitement.
Mm-hmm.
I text back, awesome, let me know as soon as you're ready. I can be there in 20 minutes.
Sweet.
Ooh.
There's two other people that receive individual text messages from Paz this morning. The first one is Ibra.
Damn it.
Hello.
The first one is Ibra. Ibra, you're gonna get a second text from Paz after, all the party in the group chat. Hey, Ibra. This might sound kind of weird, but remember what we were talking about in the hospital?
Yeah, seeing something with the weirdness?
Have you ever had, a weird dream?
I have. And I pause and I leave the ellipsis going for a second before I hit send.
Ooh.
And then I type again. Do you want me to tell you about it?
Yeah. What was yours?
I pause for another moment and then I start to type out the dream.
Wow.
In as much detail as I can, including the columns at our footsteps and the armor on our friends, the corona, the spinning lights, the people, the faces, absolutely everything I can possibly remember.
Mm-hmm.
And that it happened right before. And I'm trying to keep this concise, but it does end up becoming a novel.
Sure. Do you want to roll performance about it?
Yeah.
Ooh. I love about it.
I would
Roll
love that.
performance about it.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
And the roll. And it's good.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, yes, this gift you've given me. It takes a long time for Paz to respond after that. Clearly, you've dumped a whole novel. Maybe she just needs the time to read it. She needs a little time to process it. You describe the dream in pretty vivid detail, and then she says, I think I may have had a pretty similar dream last night. I dreamed I was above a crowd far below, a crown of white light, and I flew over all of them and collided with a bright star and washed them all away. From your description of the dream, it sounds like Paz's point of view was the golden streak
Yeah.
that flew through the sky and collided and blew the dream away.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, Misha?
Welcome to the story, motherfuckers.
I love this.
I reply, I always told you you were a star.
Oh my god.
That was fucking
Right in the heart.
Jesus.
You guys were people in the dream. You were on the ground, you were in armor. You were people?
We were people.
Why wasn't I people?
Maybe you're something more than people.
That feels weird. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I don't like
Okay, then maybe you're just people, but you're awesome. How about that?
that. I'll take. I'll
Okay,
take that,
cool.
I guess.
How close are you to home?
I'm in the car back now. I'll be home in 10 minutes. Let me grab some stuff. You'll meet me here?
I'll meet you there in about 30 minutes.
Sweet. See you soon.
See you soon.
Smoochie Motokan.
I love you, bye. With like extra E's.
Yeah.
That's
She sends it, bye, but it's like key smashing around the E.
Yeah.
Bye.
The other person who gets a private text from Paz this morning is Gordon.
Called it.
Okay, Mr. Big
You didn't
Shot,
get the
chill
first
the
one
fuck
because
out.
you
Settle
called it.
down.
Yeah.
No, get excited. I'm excited.
No, get
Get
excited. No,
boy.
it's so true. Get excited. Gordon, you wake up to those group chat texts and then a private text from Paz that says,
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for saving me at Boggins.
Oh my god. That was me, not Gordon. Okay, cool.
and she sends a second text a minute later that says,
Can I make it up to you?
can you roll insight for me?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, are we gonna go on a date?
I don't know, do you want to?
Oh my god.
Here we go. I'm
Only if Gordon wants to.
Oh my
rolling the
god.
yeet dice. I rolled a yeet!
Oh my god. Insight.
Okay, through
Natural yeet.
the
Natural
text.
yeet.
Through the text, you can like feel the heavy breathing that happened in between those two text messages. That it's like, and then like you can feel the amount of tension that she sent, like hitting send. Like you can feel how nervous she was. She must have been writing these texts.
Lord. Okay. What do I do here? So because I yeeted that dice,
You know.
I know.
You know.
And something happens sometimes.
Yeah, like I think some part of your like mind like flashes back to the battle when you were like scrambling and freaking out, and you think back to those moments you had with Paz where you were holding her in your arms, and you're like, I see what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because sometimes what happens too is when people send just the right thing that you all of a sudden understand there's interest, and then that like completely changes your
It
your relationship to that
recontextualizes
person.
your interactions and like things you've said of like that sparked
whoa.
this and maybe this was this. Yeah.
Right.
This is like even a thing that could happen.
Yeah.
As opposed to before, it was like, what? That I would never think of that.
Yeah, I think that happens. So I think I read that text and I think I like smile to myself, right? It just sort of catches me off guard. And I say, I would love that.
Wow.
But then I also send, side note, are you feeling okay? I've stumped the GM.
Yeah, you nat 20 the insight.
Yeah,
but
damn
whether
right
or
I
not
did.
she's gonna open up to you about this over text, not even at the date yet, is she gonna open up to you over
She's
text? Can you
whimpering.
roll? Oh, this is gonna be I want a high persuasion roll.
Here we go.
Oh, nice.
And I think if you try this roll again later, right, there are circumstances which will make the difficulty lower. But
Yes, of
in this
course.
moment, it's pretty high.
A 7 persuasion.
That's fine.
That
Great,
tracks.
great insight,
It makes
poor
sense.
execution.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
she just says,
Yeah, thank you so much. It really means a lot that you care. I feel great.
Awesome. I text back, I'm so happy to hear that. I would love to. Oh man, do I say tonight? Question mark? No, that feels crazy. There's so much crazy shit going on.
yeah.
Let's get together this week. Let's get dinner this week.
It takes her a minute, and then she responds,
I'm looking forward to it.
period. And then she sends another one that says,
I mean, it's going to be great.
exclamation point. And then she's like really overthinking that period. She sends like a couple more texts.
She's being
I
me
feel
in
that
text.
in my
This
soul.
is what I do in
I
text.
feel that in my soul.
I have a friend who is like, anytime somebody texts me something that ends in a period, I assume they are mad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's just good punctuation.
You guys,
I've refused to use punctuation for a while because
Honestly,
of that.
fair.
also the edit feature in iMessage, worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I love the edit feature.
I
in
know, but I
iMessage.
text my girlfriend and then I immediately edit it 6 times.
because you have to. Yeah, but like that means you care.
It does, but I also feel like a sociopath.
No, you're just
so
gay
that-
about it.
So that's the text you get from Paz. She's like,
I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, it's going to be great. Where should we go? I think it's going to be a good time. Okay, have good deliveries.
I laugh to myself.
yeah.
And I say, haha, can't wait. And a smiley face.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
Love that.
This
This
is
is
so
why
figure-
JJ and Paz get along.
We'll figure out where we're going to go. Because probably not Jenny's. It could be Jenny's, but we could
Jenny's.
also find some other fun places in town.
I'm sure, as someone who keeps a notebook where you review different restaurants, you know the exact place.
Yes,
that you
exactly.
wanna take.
yeah.
So we'll approach that
Oh
later.
my god,
when we
Paz
get
is
to
in
it.
for the best time.
Right?
And then
I'm so excited for this person who doesn't exist.
Especially because he knows her food allergies too. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be so so great.
And then I set my comm pad, if that's what we're calling it.
Sure.
Down. Called it. Fucking
I love
swinging
it.
the power around. Set my comm pack down. It has a little bit of flour on it. Dust off my hands and turn back to where I am, which is in the kitchen, baking a whole bunch of bread.
Yes, it's time for another installment of Gordon's Delivery Service.
Gordon's Delivery Service. Gordon's Delivery Service.
I love this.
Boop.
I don't know.
That was great.
Thank you.
I don't even need to do music. I will, though. So it's another installment of Gordon's Delivery Service. As we recall, you're going to name the delivery you're making, and the reason that the person you're making the delivery to is expecting Cecilia and gets you.
Great.
And then today, I have an extra little fun mechanic that we'll get into once we get in there. But for now, Fran, are you joining?
I'm joining. Oh,
Gordon's
if
Delivery
Gordon
Service?
will have me, I am joining.
Always, every time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think I will have gotten up early and then make my way over on like some sort of transport so that he doesn't have to pick me up. So I'll have probably like...
Oh, wow. You're like up early.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I did my wistful window watching, and then I was like, I should probably get to the bus.
Sure. Well, I mean, yesterday was like an ordeal. You fought an
Yeah.
entire mech and then did a bunch of stuff in the afternoon. I imagine y'all went to bed, except for Gordon maybe, who was like staring into the void. Y'all
Yeah.
probably went to bed like even earlier than usual.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I got up early, and so I didn't want you to have to worry about picking me up. So I think I'm going to meet you at the silo.
I love that. I also just love the casual anime vibes of like we fought a giant mech yesterday, and then this 12 hours later you're just like tiredly standing at a bus stop.
Yeah.
with sounding the
Holding
city
my backpack,
sounds. Yeah.
just like, okay, here we go. We got work to do.
So you meet me at
At the silo.
At the silo.
Yeah.
Great. Where are y'all delivering today?
My choice.
Yeah, it's Gordon's Delivery Service, man.
Gordon's
Delivery service.
Yeah.
Gordon's delivery service.
Call now.
I would say today, I think we're visiting a church of some sort.
Ooh, awesome.
Oh, interesting. So, okay, I love that. There is a spot in East Minetown, which is known as Temple Way. It's in one of the older parts of town that has sort of older shrines to various gods, like organized place of worship that were like from the really early days, like almost before New Prosper was a whole city. They were like, we're going to build a mine here. The miners need a place to practice their various faiths. One of the first places we're going to establish is like this row of houses of worship.
Amazing.
Tell me about this temple.
It's not very tall. I think it's like low to the ground. It might even be like single story, you know, like low and long as opposed to high and amazing. Yeah. How far is it from the mine?
Well, the mine is huge, and in the dead center of the city, everything kind of spreads radially out from there. It's really pretty close to the rim, I would say.
Yeah, maybe that's why we're here today too, because of last night. It was sort of being pulled back to the, you know what I mean?
That you can't like
Let it
avoid
go.
the call.
Yeah.
Fran, will you roll insight about that?
Yeah, I will absolutely roll insight about that.
Acting like it's fine.
Do you want to roll deception?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see here.
Fuck.
That's a 16.
Yeah, that's a 5.
You okay, Gordon?
No.
Do you want to talk about that?
No.
Okay. All right. Is it just, rough night?
I think as we're driving, I look past Fran out the window to the edge of the mine.
You're driving radially around it,
it.
so the mine is just like deep and like makes up the horizon kind of no matter where you look past, like you're just always looking kind of at it.
Yeah.
So like Fran asks, are you okay? And you just stare a little bit past her out like the other side of the tuk-tuk and just in the background over Fran's shoulder at every angle you look as you drive towards Temple Way, you see the mine. It's just big and looming.
And I keep sort of like checking in to make sure that nothing's changing with it, like it's an animal kind of.
So and Fran, you clock Gordon having this existential moment, vaguely moving towards like the most religious part of town.
Are you okay? Is it the church? I don't know if you believe. I'm kind of like, what it could, who knows? But like, I don't know what you're. religious vibe is,
I think Fran saying it that way like completely pulls me out of it and distracts me.
Aw.
And I just go, who knows?
Well, yeah, like who knows?
What do you mean, who knows?
I mean, I know that people can I just don't know what your religious vibe is,
That's such a good question. I think I believe in bread.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Bread you can see and feel and understand, and you can have a tactile relationship with it. So that makes sense to me.
So that's what I start talking about. I switched the subject to what I baked today, which was garlic rolls, because the
Nice.
garlic rolls at Jenny's were so underwhelming that's what I made today for church.
Oh, amazing.
Really good.
Are you worried they're not going to like it? Because I think they're going to like it.
That's a great question. You asked me that, and I open the sort of sliding back window of the tuk-tuk while we're driving, and I reach my arm and I fish a roll out of one of the trays.
Incredible.
And I toss it to you.
Oh.
As soon as you roll the window up, the waft of garlic comes from the back of the thing,
I
fills the
love
front
garlic.
compartment.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
and Fran both love garlic.
So how is it? That's my question.
I'm going to try it. Do I need to roll for it?
No,
or-
it's good.
It's so good. They're going to love it. It's going to be fine.
Thanks. Thank you so much. That makes me feel a lot better. I think
I'm so
I
glad.
chill out when she says that.
Yeah.
Breathe a sigh of relief.
We should try
Do you not
some
normally
buttons.
listen to music when you do deliveries? Because, I love a calm, neutral silence between friends, but I also love a tune.
I love that. Does this tuk-tuk have a radio?
Ooh. Here's what I'm gonna say. This is Cecilia's tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
Oh.
11 or higher, there is a radio. 10 or lower, there isn't.
Okay.
There could be tomorrow, Gordon. That's up to you.
Oh. Here we go.
12. Yeah, there's a radio.
There's a radio!
Let's
Yeah.
listen to some music or something.
Yeah, I love that. Here,
Yeah.
go for it. Pick a station.
You click on some tunes. It's all the best hits of the 80s, 90s, and today.
Yes.
No, but it is like a chill tunes radio.
I love that song, Damn, I Feel Like a Half Elf.
Yes.
Is
a
it?
banger.
That's a. Mayanna's laughing so hard she can't look in the mic.
Let's go, elves.
Fucking, that's a party point, but I really resent it.
Yes.
I really don't like
You have
that
to
I'm
put
giving you this
you have
party
to
point.
put a category for party points you resent.
That's the second party point. I resent.
I do it for the points.
Okay, so I think that this church is dedicated to light. I think that this place on Temple Way has a big sort of refractive skylight opening that sort of takes in the light of early morning as it comes underneath the fortress of Upper Prosper, and it catches those early sunshine rays and refracts them. So you walk in, there's not a lot of artificial lighting, but it is one of the brightest places, especially that you can find, in the shadow of the upper city. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the head abbot of this place, the person who's expecting Cecilia and gets you.
I think they're very Mayan related, right? So they're not in super elegant decorated clothes. They're much more in brown workery.
I would say for a light domain place, probably wearing rough linen that hasn't been bleached white, but is light clothing. You know, as the morning rays come in, it sort of casts them in a little bit of glow as they wander around the space with, I don't want to say worshipers, because I don't know if people are coming to pray to a statue, but people who come here for solace.
Light baths.
Community.
Yeah. People using the ceiling as a seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, light baths.
Wow.
It's a better tone than the lights from the upper city.
Yeah, something about the prism of it
Yeah.
softens the lights of the underside of the upper city, and
It feels more natural.
yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I think we walk in and they have such a calm, serene voice to them, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
Welcome, young baker. Thank you so much for delivering.
Hi, we're here for we're here to delivering. You nailed it. Sorry, what's your name?
Why the hell did my brain just say that this guy's name is Abbot Costello?
It is because it is.
Yes.
Because this is Abbot Costello.
Please.
Damn.
Abbott
Yeah, his name's
Costello.
Abbot Costello.
Incredible.
Misha, I love you.
I love it.
10 out of 10.
So nice to meet you, Mr. Costello, the abbot. Anyway, where do you want me to put the rolls?
We will take them to the back for any who might enjoy them. These, extra garlic.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm wondering, not asking, wondering.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Yeah.
I rolled the nat 1 fuck.
Oh no, is he a vampire?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The abbot of the light temple is
Yeah,
a
it's a
vampire.
vampire.
Absolutely.
It's canon, it's
With
canon,
a
it's
nat
canon.
1, that's what you think.
He's one of those daywalker vampires that can walk in the sun or whatever.
The abbot eats one and is like, I would not think of garlic rolls as a light dish. They are delicious, but rather off theme. Did Cecilia bring these?
Yeah. She thought that it would be a great switch from the normal, a little change up.
Indeed, I will have to discuss these changes with her. We are an old institution with an old way of doing things.
No, that's fine. I'll tell her. How about I tell Cecilia and she'll note it down for the future.
I think now is a great time for you to roll a d8 for me, please.
Whoops.
Oh, God.
Ominous.
I rolled a 7.
Nice.
7? Okay.
Is that good?
I
I
hope
don't know
so.
if that's good.
I'm going to assume it's some kind of...
I'm assuming it's bad.
You head back out to the tuk-tuk to get a second box of rolls. You don't want to leave this temple lacking, even if maybe garlic roll is not the best fit.
Sure, yeah, they need enough bad rolls.
Well, I don't want to say bad. Their taste good. I
just
think he just
different.
was not expecting them.
Yes, of course,
You don't go to a church and expect the fancy garlic parmesan wafers.
That's
you know
a great
what I mean?
point, yeah.
But you don't want to leave him shorthanded, so you go back and get the second thing. From around the corner of the building, you hear a low growling.
Okay, great. Awesome.
What was that?
I'm terrified.
You
What is that?
you slowly turn your head, and you see a big dog
Oh,
on the sidewalk.
big dog.
Like, how big?
Mountain lion sized.
Like, not
Yeah, like mountain lion size. I was gonna say, have you ever seen a dog that was the size of a small horse?
Oh,
Yes,
right there.
yes, I have.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And it's looking at me and it's not happy.
Do you want to roll animal handling?
Oh, fuck yeah. I got a 17.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
As you sort of lean to one side and lean to the other and try to gauge this dog's behavior, you spot its eyes tracking the garlic rolls.
Aww.
Oh no, it's a hungry dog.
He's just hungry.
I take a garlic roll and I gingerly toss it at 2 feet in front of the dog.
It catches it.
Oh wow,
good boy.
Oh god, that's
It
a little
jumps
scary.
forward.
Yeah, that was
Whoa.
terrifying. I don't feel like I'm in danger, but I still feel very scared.
Yeah, you know when a dog's teeth go
Yeah,
that hard click.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you go oh, gotcha.
but I like something about this dog.
Aww.
I toss it another garlic roll.
It chomps it again.
Whoa.
What's the emotional state of the dog at this point after 2 rolls? P.S. I rolled a 19 instead of 17. I lied, just so you know.
Okay, listen, the dice said a 19, so
Yeah.
I think the dog, the first couple times you give it a roll, it sort of lands back in that crouch, that defensive crouch, and trying to figure out how it can get the tray from you.
Yeah.
But you toss it a couple more, and over the course of it, it realizes you're going to give it some.
Yeah.
And then after only a couple, it's waiting.
Oh.
It sort of sits and stares up at you.
Puppy.
I reach into my satchel and I pull out, because garlic rolls are okay, but garlic rolls aren't for dogs.
Yeah,
true.
garlic
That-
is toxic to dogs.
Is it fucking really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It is. It's
no.
going to give him big tummy aches later.
But
you
he's
have to be
huge.
there for that.
He's huge,
Yeah.
so.
Also, this is a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Maybe in this world, dogs like garlic. Leave
Yeah.
me alone.
They're not vampires.
I reach into my muffin bandolier and I pull out a much more sort of savory muffin that would be much more better for the dog, much more
Ooh,
better.
like a sausage roll?
Yes, I have sausage rolls in my bandolier.
Sure.
And I think this time, I'm taking a chance here.
Okay.
I set the rolls down and I approach the dog with the sausage roll, and I instead of tossing it to him, I hold it out in front of him.
The dog darts forward.
Oh, God.
And sniffs.
Oh God, I'm so scared.
And then looks back up and waits for you.
Whoa.
I give the dog the sausage roll, And then while he's eating it, presumably,
Yeah.
Do it.
I pet him. I pat
Yes.
him on the head.
Yeah. The dog's angrier facial features sort of relax, and it closes its eyes sleepily, chewing happily on the sausage roll and receiving pets.
Does he have a collar?
No.
No collar.
Gordon.
I call Fran.
You got Gordon?
I go Fran.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, have you been sitting next to me this whole time?
I'm like, I follow you. Like, I'm your little assistant. Like, I'm here if you need anything. I'm here to hold stuff if you need me to hold stuff. So I've been watching this whole situation. Gordon, you have to. Gordon, you have to.
I pat him on the head and I say, I'm gonna name you. What am I gonna name him? So we're gonna call him BG. Is his
Instead
name.
of GB,
Instead
Gordon
of
Baker.
GB. Well, because I was thinking garlic bread. GB.
Oh,
Yes.
GB.
BG.
Oh, BG.
Perfect.
Big guy.
Big guy.
Guy.
You
Garlic bread.
garlic bread.
That was so good.
If you try to tempt BG into the tuk-tuk with another sausage roll.
Yep.
BG seems hesitant to get into the small space like the tuk-tuk.
Completely understand that.
I will sit in the back with the bread. I will give up my seat.
Yeah,
I
so-
want you to have this dog.
So maybe what we do is, because we've already given like a certain amount of trays out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So maybe we move the rest of the trays that are in the back of the tuk-tuk to the front seat.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And then you sit in the back with BG.
Yeah.
Make sure he doesn't
Just so maybe I
Yeah.
put a roll in the bed of the tuk-tuk. Does
Yeah.
BG jump in the bed of the tuk-tuk?
Ooh, you're gonna have to roll a second animal handling check.
I would love to give you the help action if I could.
Yeah, so that's with advantage.
Yeah.
I rolled a yeet.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
I yeeted it.
Big guy is canon now.
Big guy.
Big guy.
Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy.
Gordon, you have a dog.
I'm so thrilled and so afraid.
I've never got a dog in a campaign before.
By far the largest cheer and the biggest emotional high of the campaign. The time Gordon got a dog.
That's the name
That's
of
the
the episode.
name of the
Yeah.
right there.
Clickbait. Not clickbait.
Not clickbait.
Okay, I have a dog.
guy Gordon
we
Baker.
finished the delivery.
Can we say he's a Bernese Mountain Dog?
He's massive.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, but he's black, right? He's a big black dog, like a short-haired dog.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't pick breed. Roll for breed. I don't know.
To me, it's like
Is there a dog breed table? That we
like
can pull
a
up?
giant, like a mastiff.
Oh, a
type.
mastiff.
Like
Okay,
a
yeah.
huge,
Like jowls.
short hair, big jowly
Yeah.
dog.
Oh my god, I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
absolutely.
Jet black. This
I've
is fucking wild.
I will die. I will die before this dog dies. I will take a bullet.
We will protect
for
this dog till
At
the
all
end
costs.
of time.
Yeah.
Good
Protect
for,
BG
good
at all
for me
costs.
to know, the person in charge of the bullets.
Yes, I will take a bullet for this dog.
Yeah,
Cry.
you wrap up the rest of your deliveries. Only now you have this dog. I can't believe Gordon just has a dog. You have to make a stop at the pet store.
Yeah.
Dog sounds coming off the couch. Yeah, I think I do. I think we make a quick side because he's a stray dog, so he's probably a little thin, right? You can probably see his ribs for even how big he is, or no?
Great question. Do you want to roll medicine about that?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, do it.
I love all these dog rolls.
16.
Ooh, yeah. It looks like this dog is not that skinny.
Fuck yeah.
You get a sense that it's probably been eating a lot of the rolls that Cecilia delivers.
That is so funny.
Oh my god. I wonder if Cecilia knows BG.
I'm
I
sure.
bet she does.
We'll
Let's
ask.
see when she comes back to town.
We'll ask.
I
This is
miss
wild.
Cecilia so much. I love doing this with you, but I hope she's doing okay.
I'm terrified. I hope I don't get in trouble for making garlic bread for the church and then lying and saying it was her idea.
He's so old, he probably forget.
Yeah, I did also want to know how upright that old man was because he sounded
how
like
much
he was
question mark
pretty
is his spine?
parallel to the floor.
Question mark is his spine.
Honestly, Abbott Costello, I think he's like a short man and like not bowed, but definitely looks like a meeple or like a Matryoshka doll kind of shape, like just like a round guy,
A round man.
like straight to the floor.
I love it. With the robes just like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Just a little blueberry.
Yeah, a little blueberry
exactly.
man.
So my pitch is, sorry, just because to not get us super off track, my pitch is that we finish the rest of our deliveries and then we stop at the pet mart and we pool whatever meager sums that we have and buy the basics, like
Absolutely.
a dog bowl, a water bowl,
Sure.
and a pillow.
Well,
A big
and maybe
old-
that's when it hits you that, like, Fran, you've been doing this, like, side gig for the past couple days. Like, are you getting paid?
Oh, no, I'm just here for the vibes.
No worries for Fran? Not even a little bit of, like, oh, yeah, I should probably do something that's going to pay
I'm
me?
hoping that the job we just did will pay, and then here's my thing. I want to help Gordon because I want Gordon to get in good with Cecilia, and I just like to stay busy.
Sure.
So I would love to use my craftsman's tools as we finish up the deliveries to make BG a collar.
Yes.
So I'm working on that in the back. I was like measuring his neck, and so I give you like a sort of like dark purple leather collar with like a nice little silver pressed like coin.
Can you infuse it with like tracking?
Ooh, that might take longer.
That would probably get into, like, actual magic mechanics.
Actual
Yeah,
craftsman
that'll
stuff.
take.
So
I'll
that's
do that later.
Yeah,
That's
we
later.
were doing, like, a fun, cute
We're
little
doing
thing.
a cute
sorry,
little
I got
guy.
ahead of it. I got ahead of everything.
Yeah, but honestly, not a bad idea. But I think for now, just like he now has a home, and so he deserves a collar as well. So I made it for you.
This is the one where Gordon gets a dog and
Yes.
a girlfriend.
Yes.
Gordon's living his best life today.
BGGF, let's
It's
go.
Gordon's big day.
Yes.
Gordon's big day.
Day.
You finish up your deliveries for the morning, and then it probably hits you at some point near the end as you're sort of like basking in having a new dog, this wonderful distracting force that's keeping you finally staring at something that isn't just the gaping void in the center of the city.
Yeah.
That like causes your heart to race a little bit every time you look at it.
Right.
At some point, it probably occurs to both of you that JJ set an appointment with Gwen this morning to
We have to go.
shoot.
We have to go there. We have to go to there.
Right.
Oh gosh,
we
what do
just bring BG with us.
Yeah, we got it.
Because
We
there's
got
no
it.
time.
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
ran so late.
On the commute, I make like and it's probably like less sophisticated, but a little leash
Yeah,
to
for
go
sure.
with the collar the rest
Yeah.
of the drive.
The minute it hits you guys, you rev up the tuk. BG sticks a head out the window, just goes, and
Yes!
you drive away.
Yeah.
Bark
Eating.
for such a big guy.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Small bark, big dog.
Yeah, the next thing this morning is JJ, you had talked to Gwen yesterday about sort of getting everybody together and debriefing about what's been going on.
That's fine. That was lit. Not
What's
JJ.
been go? Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, JJ waking up, I think, like, looked at her, like, whiteboard calendar thing, about to do, like, the normal routine, and then stares at it for a second, and just erases most of it.
Whoa.
Like, keeps, like, appointment with Gwen, but, like, the only things that are up there are, like, see Gwen, see friends, see family. Like, it's all just, like, everything else is just, like, erased.
Wow.
And just, like, keep staring at it for a bit. And then probably that was also when all those texts came in, and just like, okay. Nothing matters. No, that's not true. Everything matters. That didn't matter. This matters. This matters a lot. Okay.
And I think for someone who's so on the move on a morning routine, I think, like, if you're erasing everything but the appointment which you knew you had to make after Gordon's deliveries would be done, so like it's like a mid to late morning kind of deal, for someone who's always like on the clock moving, like brush teeth, whatever, I think maybe this morning, like, you're just at your kitchen table just like staring.
Yeah, like just staring for a while. Didn't even make my own coffee. Just staring.
And then eventually, like, an alarm goes off that's like, hey, get to your appointment with Gwen.
Okay.
Moment of zen, but for the wrong reason.
Zen before
I
Gwen.
will grab coffee on the way. I think that'd be good for me. I talk to myself. That's fine and normal, I think. I do that, right? Yes. What am I doing? Okay, I gotta go. Everything's fine. We're good. We're good. I'm good. And I'm saying that as I'm like, locking up my door behind me. I'm gonna go to like the coffee shop around the corner first before texting everyone like,
Remember, we're meeting with Gwen in a bit. Okay, see you all there.
Gordon, do you say anything on the group chat about bringing a dog?
No.
Hell yes.
Because I have a plan too.
Amazing.
Yeah, JJ, you're the closest to the Department of Labor Management offices. You head on over and wait outside on the sidewalk for the rest of your compatriots to show up.
I'm like waiting on, kind of like on the steps. There's like side railings that are stone, so people hang out on them like they're benches.
Sure.
So I'm just like kind of hanging out, watching people as they go by. Maybe saying hi to some of the people that, again, very awkwardly, like, "Hey, Melissa. Good morning. Have a good day."
A lot of people just like kind of like half waving and nodding as they head inside.
I think like at some point I like pull up my compad.
He said it. It's canon.
Yeah,
I can't change it now.
It's canon. It's great. Like I take up my compad and I start typing a message to Samira, and then delete it, and then start typing again, and then delete it.
Gay.
And then I.
Sorry.
I love you're taking it back.
Yeah.
You know?
Take it back.
I got my
Sorry, that is also a party point.
That's a funny point,
I'm still on the upkeep.
Oh, sorry.
And then just continues to just sit and wait, just watching everyone go by and being like, "This is what matters. Them. Everyone here that's walking by, this is what matters." And like kind of similar to Fran, I think, is like, I don't know who knows and who doesn't, but clearly that doesn't matter because anyone can be affected.
Yeah.
And I think that's really scary.
Yeah.
Ibra, you and Paz pull up on your bike in front of the labor management building, catching JJ in a 1,000-yard stare. Like, I think
yes.
JJ's like just kind of like staring at the sidewalk a little bit and just like doesn't even notice you drive up.
I recognize that because that's how my morning was until Paz texted. When I got home last night, I crashed super early, which means my internal clock has like 8 hours set.
Yeah.
So I woke up early.
Yeah.
And I was just in the state that JJ's in now for those couple hours before Paz texted. Sort of seeing that 1,000-yard stare. Ibra swings their helmet into, like, down into view by their legs.
Sure.
Sort of in the vicinity of JJ's eye line, just so there's movement, something to break them out, but not freak them out too much.
No, mountain lion. I'm never letting that go.
Nor should you, that's good.
No,
So
JJ
funny.
doesn't do that. But does like go, hey, sorry, I didn't hear you come up.
It's-
Paz! Hi!
Hey, hi.
I brought a surprise.
It's me.
Sir Paz.
What a lovely surprise. I open my arms as an offering for a hug.
Roll for hugs? No, I'm just joking. It's
No.
great.
It's a nat 20 every time.
I have every faith that JJ is excellent at hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing they're confident at, it's hugs.
So true. Hey, yeah, thanks for including me in your, like, club of people who got attacked at Boggin's Bistro by a ghost.
I don't know if that's a club, and also we were all there.
I'd say you're already part of it by being there, right?
Yeah.
We didn't want, it's not that
Do we have, like, a
wouldn't
secret handshake or, like membership cards? I can make them...
Oh,
Really?
No, I'm just kidding around. What do you guys... What are you
I don't
talking
know.
about?
Yeah,
We
so,
don't
like-
fully know what's happening still. Well, we kind of do.
Yeah, I feel like, should we fill Paz in on, like, what we've got so far?
I mean, Gordon and Fran are still on their way, so,
We've got some time.
let's...
Oh my god, you guys have
Yeah.
been, like, on it. This is so exciting. I have been waiting in a hospital bed. It has been so boring. Tell me everything. And I think you guys, like, star wipe, explaining it to her, and as soon as you kind of catch up, that's when the tuk-tuk drives up alongside.
That's a hard break.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Out of the back window of the tuk-tuk, like a big dog's face just hanging.
Whoa!
Oh!
Hi, big guy.
Hi! Hello! Oh! He's so cute!
Whoa, he's got a lot of drool.
I think the only way that I communicate with BG so far is like leading him around food-wise. So I think I toss JJ a biscuit.
I'm gonna roll a dexterity, see if I catch
Yeah,
it.
perfect.
Ooh, yes. I love this.
Okay, fine. 15 plus something.
Nice.
So I
you
toss
job.
you him up and I go, guys, this is BG.
BG, hey.
He's here now.
Oh,
Yep. He's here now, and that is happening, and that will not stop happening. So get ready.
Okay.
Hi, BG. Nice to meet you.
Immediately, JJ is just happy.
Yes, good. Oh my God, yay.
Okay, so
Nothing will break you out of a 1,000-yard stare
Yeah.
quite like a cute dog.
Yeah.
It's literally like in colleges, instead of like giving like more than 10 sessions of therapy, they have a puppy party.
Yes.
Yes.
It's what that feels like.
Yes.
Last night at the party, there were blessings that were coming from a giant D20, and the blessing that I got was the good boy blessing, where I
Oh my
would meet a cute
God,
dog.
BG's the good boy.
Oh
BG's
my
the good
God.
boy.
Oh my God.
It came true so fast. My good boy blessing is BG.
Holy cow.
Oh my God.
Mayanna is literally being torn apart by her joy right now. Like, I've never seen her make these faces.
So happy. I typed up the little blessings, and I was like, I hope somehow, some way, these are maybe a little bit magical and real.
So real, though.
This is the chillest session we've had so far.
I
Just
love
it.
dogs.
The vibes immaculate. I love it here.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
I think Ibra, being like a protein fiend, has jerky in their backpack.
Oh yes.
So I think I take out some jerky and I feed BG.
Yeah. Oh my God. So many meat snacks for BG. BG is elated. And like also like has been munching on like stray rolls in the back of the tuk-tuk, I think, is like happy and contented.
I go, hey, boy, you're going to stay right here and you're going to be a good boy.
I think like because I made the mop the other day, I think I've got some like stray rope, and so I did a little you know, one of those little braided rope bones.
Yes.
So I was just working on that. So I'm gonna give that to BG to chew on while we.
And we have a bowl with water in the bed.
Oh yeah, because you stop at the pet store.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Or maybe in the bed, not in the cab, because that's irresponsible.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
Y'all head up and into Gwen's office. I think when you open the doors to the main bullpen, I think the four of you kind of walk in and like head straight back, and I think you catch the rest of the bullpen giving you like half-awed looks, you know, sort of like hushed whispering as you guys walk past people's cubicles.
I check my outfit for blood and rips.
I mean, we look amazing, but like that's like all the time for
Can I
us. so
insight
don't know.
check the vibe of the office
Yeah.
currently?
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm the same bloodied I was yesterday, so I'm checking for
rolled
signs
so
of it on my
bad.
No,
body.
you look good. You look good.
Okay.
You look good. You're okay.
I only rolled an 8.
There's several vibes sort of clashing throughout the office, and I think all of it just has the cumulative effect of making JJ incredibly uncomfortable. It seems like this word has spread of yesterday's events.
I clutch my backpack strap a little tighter against my shoulder.
I think I roll my shoulders back, like puff my chest out a little bit.
Awesome.
Like tee hee.
I brushed some flour off my apron.
Nice. Nice.
You walk on back. You sort of like wave to Gwen through the window. She waves you in. Excellent. Thank you all for coming, for making time for me this morning. Please shut the door.
Of course.
I've heard several conflicting accounts of the events yesterday at the overpass site.
From which parties, out of curiosity?
Well, I had some calls from the Mechanist Guild saying that they'll need additional resources because more parts of the bridge collapsed.
Correct. That is true.
I received a very terse note from Inspector Ravona's office.
Right.
Yeah.
Could we perhaps see the contents of that note?
Ooh, roll persuasion.
Ooh, I can't wait. Let's
Can
see
I help?
here.
I want to help.
You
and
wanna
be
help?
like, we had a little bit of an awkward moment where we asked for more information and were met with
Disdain.
that's a really good word for it.
Dismissal would be another word I would use.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again.
Okay, come on, baby. No. No, not much better. 7.
Oh, she
Does it
says,
count if it wasn't in the box?
Oh, maybe. Does it count if it wasn't in the box?
I guess not. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
was a birthday box.
it doesn't want it to happen. It's a 5.
The dice are telling the story.
The dice are saying no.
Gwen says, I don't think it would be appropriate to show you the exact rings. Suffice it to say, it seems that Inspector Ravona doesn't deem you fit for the task. Now, I think Inspector Ravona's a highly competent woman. I think she will follow this task diligently, but I don't think she's the ultimate authority, and I know you. I want to hear your side of the story.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What happened?
Okay.
A lot.
Well,
we arrived on the site, and then when we got there, Gordon found additional explosive material on site buried amidst the rubble that was already a little bit suspect. I talked to the supervising engineer on staff, my father.
Oh, yes. I had seen that on the rolls after the fact. That was kind of a funny coincidence.
Yeah.
Haha.
Ha.
Writing that down.
He had mentioned that those materials shouldn't have been on site, so that was already cause for alarm. And then while we were there, we believe that there was an outside force that caused
Activated the device.
activated some sort of device that caused one of the mecha excavator.
There was someone on the bridge.
We couldn't make out who.
And so Fran was amazing at being able to evacuate all of the workers who were on the site.
Gordon also assisted.
And Ibra face down against the excavator, head to
JJ
head.
saved me
Yeah.
when I couldn't get it all done.
Yeah.
We were able to decommission the excavator safely,
Unfortunately, it did hit another part of the bridge, and that's where
which
the
caused the
damage came
further
from.
collapse.
It was trying to hit me, and I'm sorry, I got out of the way, and it hit the bridge.
We also found several detonation devices that had been activated previously. I don't know if you had mentioned that already.
Oh, yes, there were other activated devices. I think we turned over some of the detonation devices that we had found to Ravona,
Suffice to
Inspector
say,
Ravona.
it feels like something weird is going on.
Yeah, as you're telling your story, Gwen is sort of rifling through papers and digging through her notes, which you had sort of really insisted that she start taking. And she furrows her brow and she goes, I don't think I have any records of malicious sabotage quite yet. You know, we were tracking all avenues, but this is so concrete. And you gave this to Ravona and
The detonation device, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we reported everything that we witnessed
And she dismissed us and told us to leave and told us we had no further business. And then when we asked questions and telling her that it was really dangerous and I almost died, she told us we were children and had nothing to do with anything.
Wait, did she not tell you any of this?
She is very selective in what she tells me, perhaps more than she needs to be. Yes, I am disappointed to hear this. I was nervous about working with Inspector Ravona, and I had hoped that she would be amenable to working with competent and caring individuals such as yourselves, which is why I entrusted you, JJ and Ibra, and your two friends. You know, we don't know each other.
Right, sorry, I'm Fran.
No, of course.
The run the records and stuff, but yeah, yes.
Oh, and this is Paz. Paz is joining our team. She was out of commission after the first attack, but she's really integral to our work and our team.
She remembers.
Yes.
Sup, boss lady?
For those listening at home, she hit him with the peace sign.
Yeah.
She hit him with the sideways peace sign.
Yeah. Gwen kind of takes that in and sort of narrows her eyes slightly at Paz. Is like, yes, pleasure.
And you are also here.
Yes. She says, yes, I was concerned. I believe very strongly that we need to unite our efforts to combat this malevolent force. And it sounds like there is indeed malevolence behind it. You say you saw a shadowed figure detonating a device that brought these things to life. Clearly someone is planning something, and I believe the only way we're going to stop anything is to pool our resources and combat it all together.
I agree.
Ravona does not agree with me in this.
What?
And I don't know if she's acting under some orders I haven't been made aware of, if there's some piece of this that I am not able to know. She has different priorities than I do.
That is clear.
She is here to take charge and solve this mystery and keep it contained. I am here to keep people safe.
And I'm on your wavelength with this.
100%.
And I think that was made clear, unfortunately, with Ravona in a way that she was not happy about at the site.
We just wanted some clarity on what she was aware of, and she was very hesitant and resistant to share that with us. And when we had mentioned that we are putting our lives on the line here, that was where she made the comments about
She called us children.
She called us children. She called us entitled. She really pulled rank on us in a way that made it difficult for us to communicate with her.
So frustrating that a woman like that should be given such authority. I don't mean to talk out of turn.
No, that's fair. We appreciate your candor, and we want the same thing you want, which is we want people to be safe. Whatever this is, obviously, like, the public being made aware, we don't want that either. We want people to feel safe, but we also want people to be safe. And containing a secret versus protecting people's lives, I think you know where we stand.
Yeah.
We've also started to investigate previous instances of the blue electric magic, and we're trying to learn anything that we can that will help us further understand the situation.
Yes.
In order to keep the people safe, not in order to contain whatever it is or lock that information away from those that would be kept safe by it. You are here to keep people safe. You are here to learn things to keep people safe. These were the things I thought I was supposed to be looking for. I don't know what Ravona's deal is. I honestly don't.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry we've put you in this position.
No, of course it's not your fault. In fact, you know what? And she pulls a drawer open from her desk and she pulls out a set of forms.
Yes.
Like official, crisp-looking forms with like a gold seal in the corner.
Yes.
And she says, by the authority vested in me as the magistrate of the Department of Labor Resources, I am hereby commissioning you 5. And Paz in the corner goes, oh, me? Cool, sweet. She says, I'm commissioning the 5 of you as an investigative safety brigade.
Whoa.
Cool.
An ISB.
Whoa.
Hey, that's close to my initials.
ISB.
Yes.
That's quite an honor. Thank you.
It seems that Ravona's priorities are so different from ours that if she's looking out for the wrap-up of this mystery, someone should be looking out for the people it affects. And you have proven yourselves worthy of the task. She takes out a fountain pen and, like, signs the form with a flourish.
Wow.
And then goes, oh, one moment, and she adds Paz's name and then, like, initials by it. She says, now, unfortunately, without Ravona's authority, you may have to defer to the quote-unquote official investigation at times. My office can only do so much for you. I wield influence, but not power, and it's important to know the difference.
You deserve both.
But one is kind of more fun.
Yeah.
So I guess that only leaves one last thing. Do you have another mission for us?
Yes, I've been consolidating community requests. I can't tell what's a supernatural event and what's caused by the mundane happenings of a city, but I have attempted to corroborate and consolidate every abnormal community request, and I have here a list of them.
Bum, bum, bum.
Is that what quest is, short for request?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
What?
I'm an idiot. God damn it. Just figured this out. Okay. I'm having a moment.
Hey there, it's Misha. This is the rest stop. Come take a break beside the path with me, just until we catch our breath. First and foremost, a big hug, if you're comfortable with that, to our patrons over at patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. No new patrons this week, but as ever, a huge shout out to our Voyager level patron JWX, who gives the best hugs. And if you want to give good hugs, as well as bringing us life, sustaining us, and bringing us to new seasons, you can sign up for just a few dollars per episode and get stuff like bloopers, bonus content, and more. One more time, that's patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. And hey, if you want your voice to be heard, now's the time! We're cooking up another Detour episode, and we really, really want your questions. Anything on your mind about the show, the story, the characters, the world, the players, the game, the podcast, please hit us up. Use the contact form on our website, wanderingpathpod.com. And if you sign up for our Patreon at any level, you get a secret code that bumps your question straight to the top. The Wandering Path is sponsored this week by Tab for a Cause, a browser extension that lets you raise money for charity while doing your thing online. Whenever you open a new tab in your browser, like for example when you need to look up esoteric world building details or edge case rules in your RPG rulebook of choice, Tab for a Cause will show you a beautiful photo and a small ad. Part of that ad money goes towards a charity of your choice, and there's a ton of charities and causes to choose from, like reproductive health, bail funds, Action Against Hunger, Human Rights Watch, climate change action groups, and more. They also just launched Tab for Democracy, which raises funds specifically to get out the youth vote. And best of all, you get to choose how much of your contribution goes where. The power is in your hands.
Join our team by signing up at tabforacause.org/wanderingpath and help support your favorite causes and your favorite podcast. One more time, tabforacause.org/wanderingpath. Okay, that's it for now. Let's get back on the path and back to the show. She hands you a typed out list of various community requests around the city that she thinks may or may not be related to wraith attacks. As far as she understands them. There's reports of break-ins, there's reports of robberies and stick-ups, there's reports of stolen keepsakes, there's reports of strange physics happening at certain old sites around the city.
That's where my eye goes immediately.
On the paper there.
Okay. There's an old overseer's estate in Minetown.
Okay.
It's sort of one of the early examples of like a large mansion on the ground.
Okay.
That's been, as far as you know, abandoned for years, but apparently there's reports coming out of there of some strange lights in windows going off, some spooky vibes that keep people from getting too close.
Spidey sense tingling.
Yeah. There are also reports from an old factory that some people have gone in to what should be a shutdown facility and spent days there and come out a couple of days later incredibly exhausted.
Got it. So far, the Minetown mansion, it piques my interest most. And we're not talking about this, but like just doing a quick glance at the list, that's where my head
From
goes.
my insight from earlier, do I clock that?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I do like kind of watch Gordon's expression for a second when he looks at the like his eyes, like his eyebrows like furrow when he looks at that one. I'm
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure. She says, I trust your judgment. I trust you. You are my team, and here it is written in ink. And she slides the paper towards you. I trust you. I have faith in you. And she looks JJ right in the eyes. She goes, I have faith in you.
Oh, that means a lot, ma'am. Thank you. We'll do our best.
Thanks, boss.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Some of us in this room today may have just, I don't know, gotten a dog, and, things like that have expenses attached to them. And I just was curious if there's a stipend that comes along with this.
Of course. This official position comes with an official stipend. Of course. We'll set it up with each of your accounts at the bursar's office.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking about my rent and I'm like, it's paid. Oh my God. It's paid. I don't have to find a new place to live.
Can you roll deception for me?
Oh, deception.
Wow.
Oh no. Yes, I can.
It's a high number. And
I
Gwen
know,
gets a
I
high
know.
modifier.
15.
Oh, pretty high, but not high enough. She pulls out a second form from the drawer. It's like a smaller like memo pad slip, and she writes a thing. She goes, in fact, you should already be paid for the job you've already been doing.
Whoa.
I commissioned you yesterday. I sent you on a mission, and Ravona may not be happy, but I am suitably satisfied that the task was completed. No one was hurt. I'm sorry, present company excluded.
I mean, I'll take it. Nobody else was hurt.
Nobody
That's what
else-
we were going for.
Your job was to keep civilians safe, and that you did. Your job was to investigate and learn new things about the threat that faces us and report them back to me, and you did. It's unfortunate that Ravona won't be a part of our operation and that we'll lack her approval, so to speak. Although, whether or not I need that, I'll decide later on my own. But you should be paid for the job you've done. Take this down to the bursar's office. We'll get you paid right away.
I'm so relieved.
Gwen hands you guys a little slip of memo paper that says, hey, bursar's office, give these folks money.
Verbatim.
Does it say how much money that we get?
No, but it does. It's sort of like an approval for the release of funds. The bursar's office in New Prosper is sort of like a general citywide bank and credit exchange. Like when you get a birth certificate, you also get an account with the bursar's office.
Oh, whoa.
Kind of thing that it's just sort of like tracked over the course of, and a lot of like the paperwork that is handled by guilds or businesses that register is sort of making sure that anything you're supposed to be paid gets put in your account. That like payroll is sort of automatic through the bank. Taxes are automatic through the bank, like they should be. Like they should just
be.
you
They should just be
tell
that
us
way.
This is what it should
they
be.
know what it's supposed to be. Gwen stands up from her desk, and you all sort of rise with her, almost like a judge leaving her chambers, and she just says,
Ravona may not be as grateful as she should be, but I am grateful to have you all looking out for this city. We're a little bit safer now, with you on watch.
We all exchange like looks with each other. Me and Paz have eye contact for like just an extra second.
Hey, Gordon.
Oh, Lord.
Can we introduce a new mechanic?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, of
Roll
course.
for blushing?
We're gonna start doing flirt rolls.
Yes! Oh, I've been waiting for this
So
one.
here's how a flirt roll is gonna work.
Okay,
You're gonna roll a d20, and I'm gonna roll a d20.
great.
What we're trying to do is match numbers as close as possible.
Oh my gosh.
So to this roll, you can either add or subtract your charisma modifier.
Cool.
Add or subtract your charisma
You just wanna
modifier.
get numbers
'Cause we wanna
close
get
to
the
each
same
You're trying to get
number.
as close as possible.
That is fucking
I love this
spectacular.
mechanic. I think about it once a week. I'll just be like making coffee and I'm like, that's such a good idea.
All right, are you ready?
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
So I rolled an 18.
I rolled an 8.
Dang.
Yeah, you share a moment with Paz. You like lock eyes briefly, and then she like gets so nervous that she like looks away. But as she's like giving Gwen her fiercest eye contact, her face is just getting red.
I love
It's
that.
so real. It's exactly what it feels like. I love mechanics that feel like what life feels like.
Yeah.
All of us are like internal, like we're all like clenched.
Yes.
Like we're all just a little bit like,
I'll say too that we all outside of the game have an idea of where we want this to go.
Yeah.
In game though, Gordon, this is a brand new thing, right? This
Yeah.
is not. This is like level 1 of
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
or 20.
It's like the beginning of a social link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, so I see her blush a little bit, but like I don't clock it too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are heading out, Gwen says, "Oh, JJ, just one other thing.
yes, ma'am.
I've seen your growth, and you have stepped into this role with such a confidence. I really have marveled at it. I think it would benefit your education and the city as a whole if we were to make your transfer into my office official.
Oh,
What do you think about that?"
thank you. That's quite an honor. So I would no longer be with the Mechanist School?
I have taken the liberty, I hope you don't mind, I hope this isn't too forward. I've taken the liberty of filling out the transfer paperwork if you just want to file it.
Oh, that's very kind. That's
It's all,
very kind.
it's all in a day's work for someone who moves people's jobs around on a citywide scale, but it gave me a particular pleasure to fill these ones out.
Aw.
Lynn is crying.
Me, Lynn, who I am, is
Me.
crying.
Yeah. Thank you. This is. I don't take this lightly. Is it okay if I take a day before I mean no disrespect. It's just. It is a hard transition to make, I think.
Yeah, she puts a reassuring hand on your shoulder and she goes, "I completely understand. Sometimes our visions for ourselves don't always match where we're most needed. And it takes a certain amount of maturity and a certain amount of selflessness to commit to a new vision of yourself. I understand. It's a process. It takes time. Take some time to think on it. It's not like these forms will expire.
Very much appreciated. Thank you for everything.
Good luck out there. We need it."
Anything for the city.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
And I'd take my leave.
Yeah.
That probably got to Gwen just as much as it got to Misha.
Dang.
From there, you head down across the way to a Bursar's Depot.
Amazing.
It's a squat little nondescript stone building. It's like pretty just sort of, they'll pop up anywhere you can stick one. You guys walk into like a little foyer. There's a very short, squat Saurid with like a flat nose and face hunched over and like a round bald head standing behind a counter as you guys walk in. The little guy behind the counter goes, "One moment, please. I'll be right with you."
Oh, fuck. I can't talk to this person.
I see Gordon start to like, I'm like, don't. Just,
I'm literally turning red, being like,
I know, I'm like, just, it's okay. Just like, you know what? Stand behind me. Stand behind me.
I literally step right behind
Yeah.
Fran and I like bury my face
Yeah.
in Fran's hair.
I'm like, yeah, that's so fine. Yeah, you got this. You got this. It's gonna be okay. Yeah,
Okay, guys, how can I help you?
we are here to collect our payment for a job.
Sure. Did you bring your employee identification code?
Yes, I did. Yes, we did. And I give them the papers.
Yeah, sure. This is like a whole rush order. We have to hold on 1 second.
No problem.
And he kind of like shuffles into the back behind the counter for a little bit.
And then I go like, I just get it out while he's gone. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna be. I will. If you guys don't, I'll just do all the. I can handle this.
What? Why are you freaking out? What's
I'm not freaking out.
Are you
alright?
You
You
heard his voice, right?
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
completely normal voice.
What's wrong with it?
What?
Nothing. We're cool. We're chilling.
That's just a guy.
Yeah, it's just a guy.
You're
You're
right.
right.
You're right.
I love this so fucking much. I am obsessed with this.
It's gonna keep happening.
This is great. No,
I'll
I'm
just-
What do you mean?
obsessed.
This is
I'm
a
obsessed
very
with
Also,
it.
just out of
voice.
game,
Yeah,
just
of
so
course.
we're clear, people have many different forms and shades of voices, right? So we're laughing with this person, not at this person. Misha does not believe me.
Well, I think what is happening is I'm doing funny voices and you're finding them funny.
That's
And so I'll
happening.
take that as the compliment
That
that,
is-
it is.
that
But
is
like,
what it is.
you have to understand that if you continue to laugh in
No.
people's faces about their voices, it
Yes.
will have in-world
Exactly.
consequences.
So
Yes,
that's
yes.
why you just stay back there. You're chilling.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not. This person can't see me.
No. Yep. Nope.
Sure. Do you want to roll stealth?
Oh yeah. Hide in the
So
hair.
funny.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
Nice.
Okay, pretty good. Okay, so
Nice.
that'll go against anytime this person attempts to spot you cracking the hell up at the
I have a
wrist.
big poofy ponytail I wear sometimes, so yeah, just chilling
Oh.
back there. Yeah.
The little man shuffles back and goes, okay, I think I have your stuff in order.
Awesome.
Miss, was this Fran Weaver?
Yes, correct.
Hi.
Hi.
Uh,
Thank you so much. Sorry, what's your name, by the way?
oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Gas.
Hi, Gas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Pleasure
Thanks for
to meet you
having us.
I'm
guys.
sure. It's a pleasure. It's an honor.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I have another employment file on form. Something about a bistro.
Yeah, the bistro is closed currently, so I'm sort of on a extended leave. Yeah, everybody who works there.
Oh yeah, sure. And you definitely filed the extended leave form, right?
Oh, I feel like my boss should have done that because he was the one who told me that I wasn't going to be coming back to work for a while. Did he not?
No.
Did he not? Okay.
The paperwork actually should have been filed through Gwen, the magistrate's office. There was an incident at Boggins, and I'm pretty sure my office filled out the info for that closure.
Yeah.
Kind of flips up through a couple of pieces of paper on the clipboard, like slowly, like one page, and then a second page, and flips them down. Looks back at you. No.
Oh, is there anything that I can do to file that currently? I can fill out anything right now.
Yeah, if you just fill out that form, and also like a rush through form. I'm sure it's probably just you forgot. It's totally fine. But we'll do have to get this before we could get you paid.
No problem. I'll fill these out right now. And
Okay.
I go and I'll grab Gordon too, and I'm just like, we'll go off to the side like how they do at the post office.
Yeah, I
and
was
there's
literally
those
just
like
imagining
those
this in a post
standing,
office.
yeah, those like standing weird tables, and I just start filling out forms, and I'm like, you're doing so good, Gordon. You're doing amazing.
I feel like that guy smokes so much weed.
I probably. I just start filling out forms. I'm just like,
Okay, who's next?
Hi, Ibra, Bracha Shinmar.
Oh, Bracha Shivar.
Yeah, that's not important right now. I'm here.
Is this about an account transfer for your family estate?
No.
Oh, it's something else?
Yeah.
Oh
it's,
shit, I gotta get a different form. Hold on.
What?
And like rifles in the back underneath the desk, like, oh, where'd that form? Oh, where'd I put it? Oh, I got. Hold on, I gotta go make another
I
copy
have
of this.
this. I form is he? Okay, he's gone.
I love it. It's so good.
I love Gaz's insert.
I'm so
into
happy.
Here.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I actually have it right here. It's
Oh, that's good. Thanks.
yeah. I'm taking up. Okay.
That's so much better.
Yeah.
It's really nice of you to have everything all set to go.
Absolutely. I wish I could take credit for it, but it was
Oh,
my
it
boss.
wasn't you?
It was my boss.
Oh,
She's pretty put together.
yeah, she's better than you. Anyway.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. I love Gaz.
He's such a cool. Yeah, he's like, oh shit, no way.
Yeah,
You
Gaz,
suck.
That's
Gaz
crazy.
pulls up your accounts. It like puts through the scan code for the rush form for this job, and then presses a big chunky button on like a big red like arcade button on the desk.
Amazing.
Pulls out a cash drawer and he goes, okay, what? 2 gold. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Awesome.
next.
JJ Calderon, here are my forms.
Okay. Yeah, everything's good. This is all adorable. You should tell your friends to be better at paperwork.
I try.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get people to do what you
kind of
want them
hard.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Hold
Hold on one second.
Thank you.
And I'm finishing filling out the forms, and I'm like, Gordon, you're gonna have to.
You have to talk to
Okay, I can do it. I'll tell him you have like a sore throat or something.
I'm sick.
No, yeah. So I come back and I give you the forms that I just filled out.
Yeah, hold on.
No problem.
No, hold on, wait. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, it's good.
Okay. That was a close one.
Okay, Fran Ibra, and types into the computer. Pulls out the cash drawer. All right. 1, 2. Is this a weird glitch? Is there another Fran Weaver works with like a bakery guy?
Oh, well, yes, I've been assisting Gordon Baker on his delivery routes. But
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't-
that's what it says. I thought that was weird.
Oh yeah, the gig economy. Am I right?
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Yeah, I just that's like a side job, kind of like a side gig.
I always have worked in the bursar's office.
Oh, that's really cool. Actually, that's great that you have
It's like a really good gig.
Yeah, that's awesome. How did you get into that?
It's like in my family.
Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool.
My Uncle Gaz gave it to me.
Oh, your uncle's name is also Gaz?
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's like a family name.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. That's awesome.
Okay. Here we go.
And he gives you a third gold piece.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. And I will be, sorry, my friend Gordon is also here. He's got like a little sore throat thing, so he can't really talk.
Oh yeah?
Well, I rolled a 2.
Okay, great. But he is also looking to get his payment as well.
Oh yeah, sure. What's his name?
Gordon Baker.
Oh, bakers. Bakers are easy. I like bakers.
Oh, good.
They're
Okay, awesome.
Their records are like pretty good.
Oh, good. Do you have any like breads that you like? Because we can bring you something.
You guys do like a lavender scone with salt on it?
Yep. Don't speak, but yep.
Rolled a 10.
Amazing. Amazing.
Guys like, oh, that'd be flippin' sweet.
Yeah, we could get that over to you for your helping us out, and yeah, just for being a great stand-up guy.
No, I'm just doing the bursar's office,
No, but you're doing great. I really appreciate it.
Okay. 1 second.
And pulls out a stack of 6 gold for Gordon.
Wow, great.
Why do I get 6 gold?
Because you've done deliveries every day, and you did
The rest
safety security brigade.
ISB.
Yeah.
Wow. This is going to be helpful for
You're
my
a
new
good
job.
bank, buddy.
Buddy, you work in 2 jobs. It's paying
Yeah,
off.
you work at single mom who
Just
works
like my
2
real
jobs.
life.
Yeah.
Loves her kids and never stops.
Never stops.
9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
Yeah.
You did it this time, not me. I'm so
9
happy.
to 5, 5 to 9. We love to see it.
I take the gold off the table and in my smallest voice, just trying to not let any air out of the balloon. I go, "Thank you."
Yeah, but no problem.
We'll get you some of those lavender scones with some sea salt tomorrow.
Yeah, do you do like a lozenge?
Do you have lozenges?
What did you say?
Yeah, I have like a whole bunch of lozenges.
Oh, I
And
think
pulls
a
out
lozenge
a
would be
different
great.
drawer in the desk,
Lozenges.
just like filled to the brim with cough drops.
Amazing. Do you have like a honey lemon situation in there?
Yeah, hold on, let me look.
Oh my
And
God,
like
thank
digs
you.
through the paper wrappers.
I'm sorry, what are those things called again?
Lozenges?
Lozenges?
Oh my god.
You want throat lozenges?
I think I would love a throat lozenge.
Yeah, well, hold on. I'll give everybody lozenges.
Thank
What
you so
flavors do you
much.
have?
you.
Allergy season and all.
Yeah.
Quick question. Do you ever take these lozenges?
No. I don't really need them. I just keep them for the customers.
That laugh was Mayanna, not Fran.
I put I'm like literally shaking. I put a shaky hand out for a lozenge.
He's so grateful.
I'm really sick.
Yeah, he's so sick.
Rolled an 8.
Fucking yes!
Amazing.
Yes!
Thank
Oh,
you.
hold on. Let me give it 2. Hold
Oh,
on.
thank you.
we
That's so
go.
sweet. That's so kind. We'll get you a couple scones. We'll get you like
Lavender scones would
a
be
couple scones for you.
Oh, I would love a scone. That sounds so good.
Amazing.
So, well, you guys will be back like later today with the scones? Or?
I think we'll probably get them to you tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, you guys kind of made it sound you're going to give it to me?
Oh no, because we have to bake them.
Sure, and I'm sure you just forgot to make them today. That's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
But
yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. I think I sometimes I say things in a way that isn't clear. No, but he bakes his like rounds in the morning, so we'll get that to you on our delivery route tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, you'll do better tomorrow. Thanks.
Yeah, we will. We'll do better tomorrow.
You just hear me go, I have to go, and I hobble out.
Yeah,
Okay,
go.
last roll. Roll denied.
Nice.
We love this.
Amazing.
10 out of 10.
That's,
I
the,
have
that's the
to-
best NPC.
Also, amazing that you guys were like, this is normal. Amazing.
Just a guy.
I love it here.
Most of the people that JJ interacts with is like that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh man, Fran, you met a sick little weirdo in a stall. He gave you gold. You got money in your pocket.
I'm so happy.
What's next?
What's next? I
No, Fran got
have
free
to investigate the thing on Thorgan's business card.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it all night, and I think it's probably the thing that like spurred me awake this morning. And I think I go to Ibra because Ibra was there with me, and I'm like, I think we got it. We got to knock this out today. We have to. What else? We have to.
Can we bring Paz?
Yeah, of course.
Sick.
That's great. So you're gonna take the bike, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I only have room for one.
That's really okay.
Yeah?
That's truly, yeah. So you'll take Paz.
Yeah.
I'll just hop the bus and I'll
Sure.
Yeah. It's kind of nice. It's like I get to kind of think about like design stuff and like people watch. It's a very soothing time for me. So I will.
Seems cool,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
You have
Thank
a pass, right?
One bus ride is actually 1 copper,
one copper. Okay.
which I
You have from Thorgan.
Oh, you're right. I do.
they could also. I was gonna say they can also break a gold. You know,
Yeah, of course.
But
You
Thorgan
break
tucked a
a
couple
gold.
copper pieces in your pocket.
Yeah, he gave me a couple copper pieces. You're right.
Well, let me ask you this too.
Yes.
Just to nail down some details of our
Yes.
world. Do you think it's really copper, silver, and gold, or do you think that's just like denominations of currency that we use?
I think it's denominations of currency that we use. I think I don't think it's like a physical piece of gold. I
Yeah.
imagine it's like bills that are gold sheen.
Yeah.
And then like bills that are brown or like bronze sheen, you know?
Sure. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. Yeah. So, 1 bus ride is 1 copper.
1 copper. Okay.
I did forget that Thorgan gave you
Thorgan
that
gave me a
one.
couple copper pieces in the first episode. And
Yeah.
then, so
Oh my
yes,
God. Amazing.
I have a copper. So I will use it on the bus.
Fran, who's on the bus today?
Who's on the bus today? I think we've got, the classic, like, sweet old man who's just kind of sitting in the corners, like, wherever he's going, it's probably to see an old friend, and that's nice. And I think we've got, like, a young student who's probably in the midst of, like, trying to cram for an exam. Mm-hmm. And then I think we've got, like, a young woman around my age who... she's that girl. Who knows what the day holds for her? And I'm holding on to the handle, and I'm just like, I hope whatever it is, it's good for her. I hope it's not a douchebag guy. I hope it's like coffee with her best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like some business deal, and she's gonna crush it.
Yes, absolutely. That's like I'm just like, whatever it is. I hope you get it.
She's
queen.
starting up her own interior design firm, and she's got a meeting with a big supplier.
I love
and
it.
she's gonna crush it. She's gonna
She's
get
gonna
those deals.
Get it. She's
Yeah.
gonna get in there. Yeah.
Hell
Discounted
yes.
tile.
Yes. And the bus driver, I think, is like a gruff on first blush, but one of those guys who's like, nah, you're all right, kid.
Yeah. I love the idea of like an older, like Capra, almost Billy Goat looking with like a white tuft of fur right at the bottom of his chin, like,
Yes.
all aboard, everybody, all aboard.
Yes, I love it.
Fran.
Oh, hello,
No,
Gary.
wait. What's his name?
Gary. Gary. Oh my God, how are you?
Where are we going?
The dustpan.
Oh, that's a dangerous part of town.
I know. I'll be okay. I
You gonna be
promise.
all right there,
I'll
kid?
be all right. I'll be all right. I appreciate it. I'm good. I've got friends meeting me there.
Our routes don't take us past that way no more. We'll get you as close as we can.
I appreciate. The last mile. Am I right?
Yeah, truly. All right, all aboard.
All right.
As Fran steps onto the bus, Ibra pops out that tooth that's grown back overnight and hands it to Paz.
Amazing.
I was like, just put this in your pocket. It'll make it easier to talk where we don't have to worry about the wind. You've done this with me before.
I've seen you do it a bunch of times before, and it does not make it less weird. Every single time.
You know what? You popped your teeth out when you lost them as a kid, and it wasn't weird then. I don't know why it has to be weird now.
It happens once. It happens one time.
Well, not for me.
Okay.
And then I think we're gonna follow the bus. We're
Okay.
gonna follow Fran's bus.
Cool. Sounds good.
That way, I can fill Paz in with telepathic link. I can fill Paz in on Thorgan and everything without having to yell over the wind.
Sure.
Ooh, yes, smart.
It's a little bit of a slow trip. Yeah, there's a full amount of time to fill Paz in as this bus makes several stops before the dustpan. And it again, only gets so close. I think it won't go directly into the heart of the district.
Yeah.
Partly because it's just like a rough side of town. And yeah, as Gary said, they've sort of been instructed to avoid bus routes that go that way.
Yeah.
But also that some of the roads are torn up.
Oh my
God. That
God.
even still, like 4 years on, have not been fully repaired. So it can be a little bit of rough driving. So I think when the bus drops you off, you might have to like walk your bike. Maybe you just ride really slowly while Fran walks.
Yeah, it's like thanks for hanging back with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. It's fun.
Yeah. And I think like I'm realizing for the first time, like I took for granted that Gordon just got me there.
Yeah.
Like that we were just very like we dropped off where we needed to go and that was it. And so walking it is just a very different experience. And I think typically like Fran likes a little bit of a commute, but I think the mentality of like how much further till we get to where we gotta go. Like I'm getting like a little impatient. I just like want to get there.
I'm gonna need to buy a sidecar, aren't I?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I think it might be time.
Yeah.
It's just, we might have like a
You're
gaggle
probably
now.
right. You're probably
I think
right.
it might be time.
It might be time.
I loved how that was a no that turned into a yes. You're like, no,
My
yes.
feet are hurting.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, probably. I'm like, if Paz is joining too, yeah.
Yeah,
Sidecar.
it's time.
She's like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Don't apologize.
I'm taking wheel privilege.
No, take the wheel privilege. No, we just, this is good contingency for the future.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
we can start planning now.
Yeah.
You're a designer.
Yeah, you know what? And I start writing. I have like my little notebook and I start like writing like sidecar design.
Yeah, you guys sort of like slow ride and walk this bike through the dustpan. There's like cracked pavement and sidewalks. It's like a bit of rough terrain, a lot of like sort of overgrown cracks where like wild grasses and dandelions are like pushing through. It just makes for like a little bit of a bumpy ride. You see a lot of various citizens with very worn and stained clothes, kind of neglected, like kind of walking the streets. No one's in a hurry. Everyone's like kind of just making their way and making their day, all about like the next spot they're going to stop in the dustpan.
Yeah.
You follow the address given to you on Thorgan's business card, Thorgan's ratty, wrinkled up business card.
Which I hold like a relic, like a beautiful sacred object. Like,
You've laminated it.
yeah, I have laminated it for sure. And it's all wrinkled and crumpled in there, but I'm like, this is so important to me. I think I'll put it on a necklace at some point. Like, oh my God.
You roll up to a somewhat abandoned city square, the center of which, in the middle of like what probably at one point was like a big crosswalk, has just been torn up by a huge, like broken, mangled piece of metal
Oh boy.
that just sort of stands tall in the center.
Like
of
it's
the
a
square.
monument almost.
Almost like a monument to
To destruction.
destruction. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
And the wind rolls through like the city blocks, sort of like rattling boards across abandoned windows. The people that were walking the streets and sidewalks, like they have more central routes through the dustpan, or that they're avoiding this place intentionally, but like there's no one here. You guys roll up on an empty square. You take out the card to check the address.
Yeah.
And you sort of unfold it and uncrumple it, and you look around and you flip the card over, and on the back of it is like a weirdly drawn symbol
Okay.
that wasn't there before you got to this square.
Oh, it's happening. Oh my God, it's happening. Magic is happening. Magic is happening.
What? Where?
There's a thing. Sorry, the card is different now. The back of the card is different now. There's a symbol on it.
Whoa, that wasn't there before?
I know it was not.
What does it look like?
I don't. Yeah. What does it look like?
It looks like a twisty line. It looks like like somebody took a paper clip and like unfolded it and then like wrapped it around and like messed with it a bunch. It's like a weird squiggle.
A weird squiggle. Is there anything on the streets, any of the crosswalk signs that resembles the symbol?
Roll investigation.
Ooh, here we go.
Ooh.
It's happening. All right, come on, buddy boy. You got this. Ooh. Okay, I rolled a 19 on the die. I have a +3 and a
Whoa,
proficient.
I think that's like a 24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's proficient +3.
Woo!
Ooh.
24. Yeah,
24.
absolutely. You're wandering around looking at different parts of the street, looking at different angles. You know, Paz and Ibra hanging back with the bike. Paz is like, what is she doing?
I don't know. She does this. Sometimes she gets an idea and she just goes off on a brilliant little, like, her own little world.
I'm so into it.
I know. It's great to watch.
Yeah, and you're like trying to like look up at all the street signs and like cracks in the sidewalk, and then you get to one angle and you turn back towards the central structure, and it like just from exactly where you're standing, it lines up exactly right with the symbol.
Oh my God, it's happening. Okay, it's happening. Okay. And so like the central structure being this weird monument thing.
This weird like fallen piece of metal that like it looks like a wreck from part of the upper city.
Okay. I'd like to approach the metal.
Sure. As you approach, the symbol looks less and less like the structure in front of you.
Oh, fascinating.
The symbol on the back of the card shifts and like morphs
Whoa, okay. What is it?
into a different outline, one with like a flat edge on the bottom and a jagged like edge on the top.
Okay. Man, I'm kind of stumped. Ibra, it turned into this.
I think that either looks... Okay, there are three things that I'm seeing here. Either mountains, flames, or Paz. Your heart monitor on a really bad day.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have Paz
Yes.
roll medicine.
Oh,
Sorry,
yes.
that's exactly what I was going for.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed.
She looks and she goes, I don't think it's a heart monitor. It's too random and too jagged.
Do you think it's something broken? Maybe? Like...
Maybe we're in the broken place.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to start looking at the cracks in the sidewalk and see if any of the cracks kind of look like that.
Roll another investigation.
You
for
got it. That is a 11. Because it's 9 on the die, +3, +1. Wait. Sorry, I'm bad at math. That is not an 11.
That would be
Nine-
a
13. That is not an 11 at all. So
9
sorry.
plus 3 plus 1.
The
11.
twist. The twist. She's really dumb. That's me. Yeah.
Can I help by like
Yeah, do you want to
pointing
help?
out? I want to point out that we're below the broken heart. And, like there's all this. The line could be where we are, and the jagged could be the broken.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to roll again.
Look farther.
Come on, baby. Oh, that is an 11.
Saw that coming.
You start trying to like compare it to the sidewalk, like up to the sky, up to like different pieces of it. Nothing's quite matching up. It's also hard to grasp because like as you move around the structure,
Yeah.
the picture on the back of the card like morphs
my-
back to the like it
Okay.
only matches up when you're standing at a specific spot.
So I'm going to stand back at that same specific spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe turn. Like maybe
Yeah.
it's just like a scavenger hunt. Like it's a map. Like it's
Yeah,
leading
yeah.
you somewhere.
It's leading me somewhere. Okay, so it's pointing at this thing. Is there anything at this point where I'm standing that it changed that resembles this thing at all?
Will you roll perception for me?
Perception, sure thing. Come on, baby. Oh, that is a natural 20.
Yes.
And then for
There it
perception.
is. There it is.
Finalmente.
Let me see here. Wisdom. Yeah, no, it's just a raw natural 20.
Incredible.
So yeah, you're like sidestepping and moving back and forth and trying to figure out like where this picture stops like moving and stops becoming a different thing, and then you put it like right up against the surface of the structure. And the place where the picture resolves most readily, and like you move it slightly aside, and you notice a perfectly round circular hole in the surface
Oh my God.
of the fallen metal structure.
Oh my God.
It's like pinky width.
Is it
it's like,
bullet size?
it might be bullet sized. It's like small and long and cylindrical and narrow.
Okay.
And the picture on the back of the business card like resolves really thickly, like it stops moving. It's that jagged pattern again.
Okay. I'm going to take a bullet out of my gun, one of the sighted bullets, and I'm going to put it in the hole.
Oh, interesting.
Because
Do you
it's like
flick it?
it's Thorgan's infusions.
Sure. When you pull out the bullet and make contact with the hole, there's like a bright spark.
Okay. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Can I do an Arcana check on
Yes.
Ugh. It's like roses and thorns today. That is a 10.
The spark happens when you complete a circuit. So obviously there's like one half of a spell circuit inside of this structure that's waiting for the other half to connect.
Shit. Okay.
Can I try to touch the hole? I got some.
Do it.
With my weird little astral self.
Ooh.
Because I'm full of Astra.
Yeah. Interesting.
I want to put my pinky in the hole.
It's a pinky-sized hole.
Roll a Constitution check.
Okay.
11.
11. You reach your pinky out towards the hole, and you feel like an electric current drawing it in. It feels a little bit tingly.
Whoa.
And then you feel a sharp pain at the tip of your pinky.
Oh, God.
Ow.
Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
When you put it in your mouth to suck on it, you can feel that the edge of your pinky has turned into sharp, jagged, hard edges.
Whoa.
Your flesh has deformed into a shape.
Oh.
My God. I'm so sorry.
You
Are
shake
okay?
your hand out and it returns to its normal form.
What?
Okay.
What is this? Okay.
I fucking see you, Misha.
Oh my God.
I know my body does weird things, but this one's new.
That one's, yeah. I'm gonna look to Paz and be like, is any of this hitting anything for you?
She looks at it and she's like, "Can I see that business card again?"
Yeah. Here you go.
Ibra, do that again. Roll another Constitution check.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's even worse.
No.
9.
Now.
The deformation in your pinky only manages to get the very tip of it because I think you're a little scared to put your finger. You're and then as soon as the spark between your finger and the hole goes off, Paz grabs your wrist and shoves it down next to the picture, and she goes, "Look!" And then as right before your pinky turns back to normal, it matches the tip, one side, just one edge of the drawing on the business card.
Oh man.
She's like, "So what is? I don't know. I thought it. What is that?"
How many ridges are there?
It's so many. There's so many ridges. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 12.
Am I gonna have to put all my fingers in this thing?
No.
I don't think you should do that.
Thank you. That hurt.
That doesn't look safe.
So sorry about that.
You might get tetanus.
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Magical tetanus.
It's this jaggedy shape. I'm just
I'm
trying to
screaming.
understand
I'm
it.
squirming so
Oh,
hard.
did
you already
figure
figure
it
it
out
out?
already? Oh, is it electricity?
This is
I
why
got
we need
part of
AJ.
it.
This is why we need JJ.
Is it electricity? It might just be electricity.
This is why I wanted to bring JJ or
I know.
Gordon.
Can we call JJ?
Can we call a friend?
Can we phone a friend?
Yeah, I'm gonna text JJ, be like, "Hey, dude, what do you know about electricity?"
I mean, a lot. I go to school for that. Why?
I'm on the bus,
That's so
somewhere
funny.
going somewhere right now.
We're in the dustbin with some weird sparky stuff.
Why are you in the dustpan? Wait, what? Classified.
Classified we're on a side quest.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I got a side quest from Thorgan. Anyway,
Oh God.
I think we're at a puzzle. And
Fucking believable.
Did you know your Dungeons and Dragons character can just say that?
Wasn't that what you did earlier, where you were like, "Oh, you're going to be in our party now.
Yeah.
I'm going for meta this episode.
You're the fifth member of our party, and now you're healed."
Wait, are you at an escape room?
Yes, that's exactly where we are.
Amazing, yeah. We're pretty stumped.
And can I take a picture of the symbol?
We've said before that there are no pictures.
Oh, right, there's no
sent
pictures
in
on
the
I think
compass.
you have to describe it.
So yeah, I'm like,
And it's this many jagged side, and then it's flat line.
And then I use those the underline things
Oh,
to
parentheses and
and
underscores
the
to make it.
hyphens and
parentheses,
the under make
Slashes.
those. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh. Are those ridges of a key?
For those listening at home, Lynn and me should just like finger gun each other. They're like, hey.
I could watch you. I could watch you muddle through puzzles for the next fucking 2 weeks.
Okay. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any like scrap metal around, and I'm gonna try to make a key.
Yeah, you can pick up a piece of like rebar, and you
Are there any like jagged rocks? I think I'm gonna just like start like trying to carve this.
I mean,
thing.
you might have a chisel.
I
Don't
do
you
have a chisel.
something?
I definitely. You're so right.
You're not even going for your tool
I know.
belt?
I'm sorry. I don't
You
know.
did it like 7 times in the
I
episode.
know. I'm so sorry.
You use all your free things.
I go with the tool belt.
Fran's kryptonite is puzzles.
I warned the cast before we recorded today that Mayanna, I'm very bad at puzzles.
How might you make a key, Fran? I think I'm gonna pick up some rocks.
This is good feedback. I appreciate this. You guys keep me honest. You make me better. Anyway, so I'm gonna open up my tool belt and I'll take out a little chisel and I'm just gonna start like trying to match the shapes of the key. So do I roll like I don't know what I roll for this.
No, you've solved my key
Okay.
puzzle. Absolutely. I think it's perfectly within your crafting capabilities to make a key
Okay.
that matches here.
Okay.
So funny.
I'm so thrilled. I'm so sorry.
You
take-
take a bunch of time and like sculpt a key out of some scrap metal. You're just like sitting there with a file, and Paz and Ibra are like leaning up against the back, like, it's so cool to watch her work.
This is my wheelhouse. I can do this. This I can do.
She's shaking. She's just like so burnt out.
Paz leans over to Ibra and says, "Do you think she can make a key to any door?"
Probably given enough time and like note taking, I'm positive she could do it.
Okay, I'm planning like several heists, but we'll talk about it
That
later.
is so funny. Okay.
You get a text like,
Did you solve the escape room? Yes.
Oh yes, thanks,
Baby.
JJ.
yeah.
You
I don't want to tell anyone you cheated.
Thanks, buddy.
You put the key in the lock, and it like buzzes in your hand a little bit, but still doesn't quite activate.
Okay. But now it's complete as like a thing. Like it's like
You can feel that the ridges lock into place, but
Okay.
something's still keeping it from turning.
I'm gonna text JJ.
Hey JJ.
I'm gonna look at the business card again. I want to look at the business card again and see what it tells me. I like put it up against the metal. It's like commune with your sibling. I can at least make you laugh while I fail at the puzzle. That's what I can offer you.
No, that's interesting.
Oh,
You put the card up, and what do you say?
I say commune with your sibling.
You put the card up and you say, "Commune with your sibling, do it." And the ink on the back of the card runs down off the card and onto the edge of the key.
yes.
And slides along the edge of it like a bit of ferromagnetic
Oh my
fluid
god.
and connects the magical circuit along the edges of the
Oh my
lock.
god.
Yes.
Was that card written in Astra?
Maybe. Thorgan's a man who works in mysterious ways, as I have mentioned.
And I can see now.
And you hear within the structure like the large metal clunking of a giant arcane lock
Oh.
disengaging, and like a metal scrape and hiss as the door that you were putting your hand up against falls in half an inch and now swings
Oh
open.
my god. I like fall to my knees.
You did it
And I'm
right.
just like,
Nice job.
thanks, guys. And I text Jade. I'm like,
Thank you so much.
Just on the bus like, I hope they're having a fun time.
oh, you're so sweet.
I love JJ.
Okay.
You look down into a metal staircase descending underneath street level. Stairs put together out of pieces of like scrap metal that have been like perfectly arranged into smooth, perfect stairs.
This is so gorgeous.
And you can hear the stairs like far away down into the stairwell, like sort of clinking and clunking and forming together, descending below.
Oh my god. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You guys are really on like a magic quest. This is rad. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the stairs.
And you descend to find secrets below.
With your posse of Paz and Ibra, flanking
Oh
you
my
on
God.
either side.
I'm
That's
so
so
happy
sick.
you guys are here with me to witness this.
Remember
that's
how
so
you
sick.
almost single-handedly ended the campaign by not being able to open the door?
Yeah.
Wandering Path was created by me, Misha Stanton, and produced by Bex Taylor Klaus, Lynn Raffil, and me. This story was game mastered and sound designed by me, Misha Stanton, and was played and performed by Bex Taylor Klaus, Lynn Raffil, Ian McEwen, and Mayanna Barron. Cover art by Lynn Raffil, transcript assistance by Darby Summers, and music courtesy of the Independent Music Licensing Collective. Our production and house manager is Erin Bark. If you like what you're listening to, please tell your friends and let them know where to find us. Our website is wanderingpathpod.com, where you'll find links to subscribe and follow us wherever the path leads. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. We're so grateful for anything you can do to help us keep making this show. Thanks for wandering with us. Till next time.